Hey friends, today I'ma show you how to draw a realistic eye using a ballpoint pen. First of all, I wanna get something straight. Please don't scribble. Scribbling has a time and place, but realism is a no. I mainly use the hatching technique. I know a lot of you ain't gonna be happy that it's a time lapse. I didn't want y'all sitting here for over 2 hours. I mean, if you want real time, I could look at it anyway. At the moment, you're seeing me map out dark areas. This usually consists of the pupil, small details within the iris, and the perimeter of the iris. Do this in layers, as you can't take away pigment like you can a pencil. That's why I don't like scribbling, as you're always gonna only get one dark tone. You get variation when hatching. I don't really know what else to say, but when you're shading, make sure to shade your lines close together. It will look happy and unrealistic if you don't do this. One thing about ballpoint pens is to often wipe the nib on some paper to reduce chances of blotchy pigment all over your art piece. Make sure to have sharp contrasts in tone, meaning you have dark shadows and bright highlights. Doing this really elevates your artwork. If you try out this tutorial, DM me on Instagram and I will post it on my Instagram story. Back to the drawing. Carry on adding details and retaining highlights. Use a mid-tone to transition between shadows and highlights. If you don't know what I mean, it's the tone between shadows, which are dark, and highlights, which are light. Once you've completed the iris, add eyelashes into the reflection of the eye. Shade very lightly on the edges. It's not complete white. Now we are onto the eye whites, which is kinda controversial as it's not actually white. There are many shades and tones which make up the eye whites. Oh, it's actually called the sclera. As I was saying, if we were using colored pencils, we would use yellows, reds, grays, purples, etc. Repeat the same steps on the other side of the sclera, building up tone and adding veins. However, on this side there's a highlight which we are leaving white. On these next set of clips, for some reason I had my drawing as the reference in frame. This will probably help you if you're following along. We are now about to begin drawing the skin. Repeat the hatching technique and layer. Don't immediately add lots of pressure for shadows. Looking back now, I would have added more pigment to the skin on the right side. Anyway, make sure you add as many details as possible in the skin. That's what makes it realistic. We are now about to begin the dreaded eyelashes. I wouldn't blame you if you finish now. However, let's all persevere and draw them. My secret is to loosen your wrist and flick, vary their length, and darken some as well. Bottom lashes are shorter and clumped. Anyway, after that traumatic eyelash experience, here's some satisfying tape peeling. And we are done. I am happy with the result and I hope this tutorial helped you. Don't forget to subscribe and like.